From Professor Zoom to the Red Death, the CW Flash has certainly faced a ton of villains, and now it's finally time to say goodbye to Grant Gustin. We all know this day would come, but man, I was not ready for it. The man has been bringing to life our favorite speedy superhero, the Flash, for the last 7 seasons.
Let's put it this way, you just annihilated your old record.
Yeah, you went 4 times faster than you have ever been.
4 times?
Recently, Grant took to Instagram to share an emotional moment he had while filming the series finale. The video shows him walking around the set, taking in all the memories, and saying goodbye to his beloved character, Barry Allen. Now, I don't know about you, but seeing an actor get emotional about their roles always hits me right in the feels. It's a testament to how much these characters mean to them, and how much they poured their heart and soul into bringing them to life. In the video, Grant talks about how much he's grown as a person and how much Barry has impacted his life. He mentions how much he's going to miss the cast and crew, and how grateful he is for the opportunity to play such an iconic character. It's not just Grant who feels the emotional weight of the series finale. Fans all over the world are gearing up to say goodbye to the show that's brought them so much joy over the years. The Flash has been a staple in the superhero genre, and it's sad to see it come to an end. But as the saying goes, all good things must come to an end. I can't wait to see how the series wraps up. I'm sure it's going to be one epic finale that will leave us all in awe. So let's all take a moment to appreciate Grant Gustin, the man who's made the Flash one of the most beloved characters in the DC universe. I can't wait to see what he does next, and will always be grateful for the moment he's given us as Barry Allen. Hanging up the suit must have been difficult, especially since he's been in so many seasons and so many crossover shows as well. He posted an Instagram video where he was showing himself putting up the red and yellow. He said, usually it goes in his laundry, but it doesn't need to be washed anymore. Made me shed a tear, just in case he hadn't made me cry enough. He posted another video on his Insta. It showed him in his final Flash costume with his arms around his wife, Andrea Tama, and his daughter, Juniper. It's been that long that he now has a whole family, and we never even realized that much time had gone by. But he was reflecting in the post about how much he accomplished on the show and what he'll miss the most. He has his real family now, but he had to say goodbye to his Flash family once and for all. He got his wife and daughter to come onto the set and see him acting in his last scene for the Flash, and it must have been one special day for them, so the emotions we're going to see in the finale are going to be that much amplified. He said he could have never even imagined that on his last day as the character we all love, he would have a family waiting for him to step out of his running shoes. The lengthy post went on, and he said he was the most grateful for Jeff Jones and Greg Berlanti, who took a chance on the actor and literally set up his life for good. He said he felt like he didn't deserve all that he had gotten through the show, and could never take it for granted. He even thanked the cast and crew who worked alongside him and helped him get through the takes by laughing with him and sometimes at him. Without them, the show just wouldn't have been possible. The journey must have been hard at times, but Gustin said that he laughed every single day at work and couldn't wait to return the moment he left. Then he went on to thank the most important part of the show, the fans. He said that without the fans, nothing would have been possible, and he couldn't wait to have more chances to meet them whenever he could. Then he signed off for the final time, and that was it. He wrote that it was an honor to play the character. He gave it absolutely everything he had, and that's all he had for now. The big finale is going to come out on the 24th of May, and the rest of Season 9's episodes are shaping up to be some of the most hard-hitting yet. Barry and Team Flash will finally battle the evil Ryan Wilder in Episode 5, The Mask of the Red Death Part 2. But Red Death isn't the only major antagonist in Season 9 of The Flash, though the plotline for her will be closed up pretty quickly. And that's because Matt Letscher and Teddy Sears are also returning. That's right, Reverse Flash and Zoom are back, and the second half of the final season will revolve around them somehow. But the main baddie of Season 9 looks to be Rick Cosnett, and from the set images I've seen, it looks like he might be the DC villain Cobalt Blue. Apart from him, even Savitar and Godspeed are going to be making an appearance, but nobody is actually sure how yet, so the fastest man alive is going to be facing his biggest enemies all at once in the final season. But if the directors gave him a sad ending, I swear I will riot. But according to the showrunner, Eric Wallace, the finale will be a happy occasion, though he has promised a heaping side of tears along with that happy ending. He said that he felt like he had a sort of responsibility to the fans, and just had to get the ending right. He said that it was going to close up a lot of loose ends that had been hanging around. It's going to include many Easter eggs as a sort of thank you to the fans. Many familiar faces way back from Season 1, and most importantly, the most emotional finale possible, one that's a fitting end to this 9-year journey. Grant Gustin and Candice Patton truly deserve the best ending possible, and so do we all. But Wallace also said that guessing what the finale is going to be isn't going to be that hard, because he's known for quite some time what the last scene and the last dialogue are going to be. Maybe it's something iconic from the comics. Whatever it is, he said that die-hard Flash fans will rejoice at it, and the title of the last episode is also going to hint at it. That's probably why the title is going to be kept a secret, right up until the episode is released. Even Candice Patton shared how hearing about the finale affected her, and she went through a whole box of tissues crying her eyes out that day. She wrapped up all her scenes and shared a bunch of nostalgic photos with her fans. One had her wedding rings with Barry Allen from the show, and another was a video of her bawling her eyes out after filming her last scene. She put the caption, "Fragile right now, just thank you, everyone." But on an extremely funny side note, Ezra Miller's Flash movie was announced 9 years ago for the first time, so the entire CW series will wrap up in the time that one movie has taken to come out.
What's happening?
Flash is back!
Well, that's all for Grant Gustin sharing an emotional moment filming the Flash series finale.